think we're working okay. I hope so. I think so. But it is time for Disgaea RPG. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should have like some kind of EXP bonus thing going on. So that's going to be the main focus for this session of Disgaea. After we get it downloaded. I keep forgetting to exit out of Steam when I do this. Looks like we have another chance at the whatever they're called. So I learned that we might actually just be getting given said altogether. Also, I like how there's just no music here. It's pretty funny. Mad lad here. But yeah, if we are doing that EXP bonus thing today, then that's definitely the main focus for a good bit. Yeah, so we have another chance at the cuties. I heard Sicily's actually pretty good. But I'm gonna be saving up for Asagi. We are possibly getting, well, not possibly, because they did release an event calendar for this month for Disgaea RPG. We are gonna get another chance at Captain Gordon and the other Defenders of Earth. Might pull once on that, not gonna lie. Oh, you have another chance at Girl Laharo. 1.5. And mid-boss is 0.7. We do have tickets. I got 12. Let's go ahead and do 2 tickets. Just to make it an even 10. And I apologize for the lag. I don't know why. This only lags whenever I'm streaming it. Oh, I should have done a new one right there. It, like, fixes itself later on. It's kind of weird. And it wasn't always like this. But for the past couple streams, it's been doing this. And I literally have no idea how to fix it. So because it is Friday, we're going to be checking out some Friday Night Funkin' stuff. A lot of mods has been coming up just the past couple of days that had caught my interest. I'm like, Like, Friday Night Funkin' has gotten to that point now where there's, like, just a lot of mods for it. Like not big to be here. I mean, there's been a lot of mods coming out for it for a couple months now. But it's been blown up quite a bit. And, normally I like to keep up with all of them, but it's gotten to the point where I'm only kind of just keeping up with the ones I'm interested in. Did I need to summon another thing, don't I? No, I did, okay. So let's see. Yeah, okay, campaign ongoing. Instead of 1.5, you get 2x. Before we do that... Yeah, before we do that... Thank you, Mal. Oh, this has been a side party I've been doing. I kind of just been using these guys for Item World. I'm kind of thinking about trying to get to Bale here to like try to make the best Lady Warrior possible. Like no joke, Valkyrie is my favorite class in Disgaea games. It still saddens me that she's not President 6. But I've been playing around with that idea, and Bale is the name I always give her. It's based off of a story I've done that I never published. That I need to rewrite and try to do that at some point. A lot of the Disgaea characters I name, well, back to the older Disgaea games, I should say, that are you know what? Can I put something funny? Up to 8 characters, no emojis allowed. Okay, you can only do up to 8. That's fine. But, a lot of the older Disgaea games, the names I use for some of the generic characters are based off of, characters from the stories. Which is kind of funny, because the characters from the stories are actually based off those characters from Disgaea. I'm not even gonna lie, some of the early stuff I wrote, are influenced by Disgaea. Not all Disgaea, but a lot, there's quite a bit of elements have been influenced from Disgaea, some of my early stories. But again, none of my stories are really public. I did do one story publicly in quotes. I'm not gonna say what it is because the story is terrible. I think it's offline now anyway, and it was on Gaia Online of all things, and I'll just leave it at that. It was really bad. I even have a story in the works that's actually makes fun of how terrible that story is. Which I need to get back to writing. It's been a little bit since I last writing. It's just a matter of trying to find the time to do it. And whenever I do have some time, I'm like, it's not hitting me. It said it was one new thing here. Oh, I don't know if I showed it all, but yeah, there's just the 3 different Asagis you can get here. From my understanding, Creator Asagi is going to be the free one, and then Overlord Asagi is going to be like the top tier unit. Wait, can I really do this? So, let me get this straight. I'm on my computer, playing Disgaea RPG on an emulated ISS, browsing YouTube. Okay, let me start this over. I'm on my computer, on an ISO emulator, watching YouTube. Instead of, go on my internet browser, and this is funny. And this is not affected by my search history or nothing. This is literally what YouTube suggests right to you. This is interesting. And none of this stuff is the stuff I normally watch. Well, maybe with the exception of this. That might actually interest me. Well, you can't see my mouse. The Mike Tyson one. That might actually be like, maybe I'll check that out. But yeah, none of this stuff I normally would be really interesting in watching. Well, Looney Tunes. Is that legal? Alright, let's get out of here. I did not want to do that. Help. 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 Okay, there we go. Okay, we're back. Alright, so before I start the EXP grind, I'm gonna go through... Okay, it's going a little bit quicker, maybe? I keep going past it. I'm going through the materials things. I'm not doing the, like, the extra... I actually didn't say my thing. Try to get some extra material for... I keep saying material. No, material. Materia. I'm saying material, it's just coming out weird. Oh, Lahar with a sack. Also, the background image in the background today is something completely random that I had. That I was not hurrying to pick something. I remember that I had this, and I picked it, and it's hilarious. It's a off the wild Dojin fighter. I don't think I even have this no more, the fighter itself, but I do have this image. It was really bizarre. I wouldn't mind trying to find it again. Yeah, we'll go through this a couple times. Because I don't want to get to the point where I can't reincarnate and not be able to reincarnate. Because not only on top of you have to get everybody leveled up, but you also have to have the material for it on top of money as well. Because, you know, gotchas. Hey, Jay-Z. It goes pretty well. Hope things are going as well as you. Just sitting here doing the grind. Getting ready to enjoy this EXP event they're going on right now. Still gotta wait another week for Asagi though, so I can't summon for her just yet. We do have a repeat summon going on right now, but it's Sicily, well, Cutie is Sicily in it, so I'm not too interested in getting her. Even though she's a really good unit from what I understand. I'm doing okay, thanks. Just light work this morning. Ah, the light work. I understand the ways of the light work. In fact, I was actually doing some light work myself before hopping on here. But that's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing okay. Now, if I can only fix this lag that's going on with this game when every time I stream it now. Let's see. What? Oh, I don't have Steam open up, but I was gonna see what was released on Steam, but now I actually like it a little bit worse. Twitter being Twitter. Yep, very understandable. I'm seeing a lot of Final Fight artwork being posted. That makes me happy. They added Legendary into Fire Emblem Heroes, so I've been trying to for her, and early next week there'll be an update with a bunch of weapons. Oh, okay. Sounds cool. Let me actually look her up. Let me see what she looks like. After I'll like this picture on Twitter real quick. Twitter's been bugging out for me recently. Sometimes, like, when I go like something, it won't register me as liking it. It's kind of weird. But, you know, I guess Twitter is Twitter. I get a new weapon for Male, who's one of my big GHB guys, so that's a big one. Oh, the artwork's for... Oh, yeah, let me go look this artwork up. Well, hopefully you get the weapons you need. I spelled emblem wrong. I don't know how I did that. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good artwork. I've actually never played the game she comes from. Like, she's from, Radiant Dawn, right? Yeah, yeah, she is, yeah. She's like one of the main characters for Radiant Dawn. Never played Radiant Dawn. Unfortunately, I might not be able to play Radiant Dawn, because I would like to have a physical copy of that game, and, of course, it's one of the most expensive Wii games, because Nintendo and Fire Emblem. I'm looking at her stats right now, too. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. I like how there's just a big old sign that says limited. They really want you to know. Yeah, Artie's main character besides Ike. She gets a pretty bad rep, but I like her. Yeah, usually when everybody talks about her, it's always negative. Like, everybody tells me she's like a Mary Sue character. Like, the only thing I really know much about her is that the thief kid and Paparadius is involved with her in the Wii game. Outside of that, I don't really know much else. Because really, Radiant Dawn, my only real experience with Radiant Dawn is a speed run. Outside of that, I kind of like keep a little bit eyes off of it because I would like to play Radiant Dawn at some point. Wait a minute, why did Nintendo not do a Radiant Dawn virtual console release? That would have been hype. They did a couple of Wii games on the Wii U. And I'm sure you could have... They should just... They need to start porting Wii games to Switch at this point. Like... You know, actually, I was thinking about this the other day. What Nintendo needs to do for Switch... If they want to make an easy $1 million... No joke, if they make a Fire Emblem Half a Radius and Radiant Dawn collection pack for Switch, boom, million. I guaranteed I would get $1 million right there. And they don't even have to do much. They just have to like up-res this, you know, the graphics a little bit, make it look a little nicer, and that's it. That's all they have to do. I buy it. Heck, a lot of people would buy it because, you know, it's both those games are crazy expensive and neither one of them's been re-released before. I know, right? It is crazy. Like, the GBA games has a lot more re-releases than Half a Radius and Radiant Dawn has. Because their characters are quite popular and people who have played those games seem to really like them, so... Right? Like, I would argue, Ike's really, you know, I'm not sure how the popularity polls was in Heroes, but I know Ike was up there. I don't think he beat Marth, but I still think he's like a top 5 popular character. I would think. New skill. I like Ike. We like Ike. I still think Ike is one of the most popular lords. Yeah, I mean, I can even see him being more popular than Marth, honestly. And forever. Okay, so he did win. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's right. Because I think I was playing Heroes at that time, if I'm not mistaken, when that happened. Right. Right. Dude, the Gatekeeper was no joke, man. People wanted Gatekeeper. And I didn't blame them. I wish... What's that image of Bugs Bunny? I wish everybody, all Gatekeeper fans, a good day, kind of thing. Mark, I think people tend to more respect than Ike, since he's the first one, and all. Yeah, I can see that happening. That makes sense. Like, people respect Marth more, but people probably like Ike. I get that. Now I'm going to play Half a Radius. I am going to play Half a Radius probably sometime next year. I'll be quite honestly, I've been wanting to play it for a little bit now, and I want to make good use of my physical copy I have now before, you know, worse comes to worse with it. Like, I've been keeping it in good shape, but you never know with disc games. Like, we gotten to the point where Sega Saturn discs are starting to rot, and who knows when that will start happening to GameCube games. And that's a terrifying thought that Sega Saturn games are rotting away. Getting disc rot right now. Like, I remember somebody on Twitter, they were going through their Sega Saturn collection, and they literally found their copy of Magic Knight Rare with a disc rot spot, and they said, you know what, I need to sell this collection now. I think the only lord with a really small fan base is Leith, though, because it's a weird little game that nobody... That's Gaiden, right? Gaiden? I can't believe I said Gaiden. Gaiden. Oh my. I died. I know Gaiden's got a remake, and I meant to pick up that Gaiden remake when it first came out, but I just never got around to it. And now it's probably crazy expensive. Also, here's hoping God I don't like the idea of losing my GameCube titles. Yeah, me either. Especially because Nintendo's not releasing them. Heck, at the very least, Nintendo can at least re-release F-Zero if they're not going to give anybody an F-Zero game. I think as long as you, like, keep your games in your case and keep them, like, you know, check on them regularly, I think, you can prevent this from happening for quite a while. But, sadly, it is inevitable. It is gonna happen. Oh, okay, Okay, gotcha. People really like Echoes? Okay, that's cool. I was getting games mixed up. Jeez, even Salvatore is last. Okay, so these guys are a little too good. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and start the EXP grind. Oh, what, was it like the satellite, BS thing? It came out 8 days before the Dreamcast came out? Oh, wow. That's funny. So that would have been... Huh, that's interesting. I don't think I can do this event no more. I think I can only get the rewards. Actually, I do have a couple. Yeah, I can't do the events no more, so let's see what I gotta get. It doesn't tell you how many you have. I think these are really more important, truth be told. And I can get a couple AP potions. I don't think I can get anything else. $450. Yeah, I can't get nothing else. Okay. I need to, I actually own a Dreamcast for years now, and I have not even got booting it up. I don't even know if it works. I need to test it out at some point. I just, like, I literally only have the console itself. I got 2 controllers for it, but I don't have, like, the cords for it. I need to try to, I just need to buy some cords and try to finally test it out. Cause I think there's probably some Dreamcast games on there that that's probably Dreamcast only that has not been re-released. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play Blue Stinger unless I want to emulate it or play it on a Dreamcast. Oh wait, I need to do the thing first. All right, I'm about having more money. All right. I gotta say, I probably never used bribery as much as I have in Disgaea RPG in the whole franchise. Yeah, you should make sure that works and also always do like the original version of Sonic Adventure 2's. Gotta play Sonic Shuffle. Yeah, that's true. I don't think Sonic Shuffle ever got a re-release. I'm not gonna lie. I listened to Sonic Shuffle's soundtrack one, well, I guess it's a couple months back. And, as weird as Sonic Shuffle's soundtrack is, I kind of like some of the tracks in it. Yeah, we'll start from the beginning up. I'm not gonna use the skip tickets for the early ones. I imagine Sonic Adventure games on Dreamcast are pretty cheap. I say that, and I'm gonna look it up and be surprised. I like going on price chart. Look up video game. That seems about right. The original Sonic, the second Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure is $35 for a complete copy. Sonic Adventure 2 on the Sega Dreamcast, on the other hand, is $100. So, there's that. Oh yeah, let me check how much Sonic stuff was. Now, I do have a Dreamcast game that I can test. I don't know how I got it. I don't know how it showed up in my collection, but I do. I feel like everybody has those games that just kind of just shows up in your collection and you just don't know how it got there. Sonic Shuffle is worth $102. Oh, never. Oh no, never mind. That's the PAL. The PAL version's worth $102. The North America Sonic Shuffle is only worth $37. That's interesting. Why is the PAL version so expensive? Is Dreamcast regional? I think it is. I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of consoles back then was region locked. Okay, yeah, the Dreamcast is region locked. I think most of the Dreamcast games I can think of that are alright have other versions. Not actually sure I know any good Dreamcast exclusives. That's what I was thinking too. And even if you make the argument, like, I understand that the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure is not as good as the Dreamcast version, but at this point we've gotten PC versions of Sonic Adventure, and I heard those are like the best way to play them. Even though I don't have Steam open, I can go on Steam's website and look up games. It's literally $8 on Steam right now, Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, I was about to say, even if there is issues with the PC version, you know the Sonic fanbase has come out with mods to make it, like, a perfect experience for any people who want to play Sonic Adventure. Like, a lot of people say some things about Sonic Adventures, or Sonic's fanbase in general, but in that fanbase, there are some really dedicated people who make some fantastic things. I mean, heck, look at Sonic Mania. That comes from the Sonic fanbase. I was literally talking with someone about the PC ports of Sonic games earlier because apparently Colors Ultimate is kind of messy. That's interesting. The only thing, like, this was back when it was first announced, but I know people were pointing out that the colors on, the funny enough, the colors in Sonic Colors Ultimate is off. But that's interesting. Did Sega do the port themselves? Blind scroll intercept. Or did they work on the original version of Sonic Colors? A lot of reviews are coming out with Ultimate. Actually, I'm having a hard time seeing if Sega did the porting or not. No, I want to say my Easter egg. I don't know how I got it, but I got one. Let's see. Oh no, okay, Blind Squirrel Games is doing the port. Okay. They haven't been around, but it looks like they specialize in doing ports. This Blind Squirrels Games. They did the BioShock Collection port. They did Sunset Overdrive, Microsoft Windows port. The Borderlands port. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Sonic Colors Ultimate. And apparently they got even a game in the works called Drifters Loop the Galaxy. Whatever that is. I don't know how the other versions of those games are. Here I am at like barely cracking the level 1000 and everybody else is already at the max level in this game. It's pretty funny. Like this guy's 3,700. Let me actually pull up that roadmap that they posted for this month. Oh, that's an earlier month. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be getting a battle event with Nun Artina. So that's probably going to be a unit I won't be able to get because those are really strong and I'm just not able to do it. Like I wasn't even able to beat Bloodius. The 5th is when the first event of the month is supposed to start. Oh no, I take that back. We get login bonuses from the beginning of the month. Okay. The EXP bonus event is going on until the 9th. Okay, so I do got a few days. Yeah, the whole history story for Disgaea 5. Okay, so we'll be able to summon for Asagi on the 16th of this month. Got it. That's a Friday too, right? That's a Thursday. Okay, so I'll be trying to summon for her on the 17th. So still got about 2 weeks then. It's not a week. Pretty excited. I'm literally saving up all my crystals just to try to get her. And now that I said that, I'm not gonna get her. Because that's how gacha games are. Missed a bus, sorry. Oh, you're fine. What's the battle event like? Mainly curious if it's like Grand Hero battles. I don't think it's like Grand Hero battles. Basically, you have to challenge, let's say Bloodius, for example, because he was the newest one. Actually, I can probably actually go to it right now. As soon as I'm doing this. It'll be better to show it. But basically, unless they changed it since I last tried it, basically you just gotta challenge them and beat them and you can get a shard, and I think you can use that shard, like there's shards to get the character, basically. So basically, you fight them enough times, you can unlock them. But you know what, I'll give him a shot. I'll try Bloodius. Yeah, I think I can still fight him. But they've been doing that for Majin and Bloodius, as well as Fallen Angel Flan. Fortunately for me, I did the pre-login bonus, or pre-registered the game before it came out, so I was able to get a copy of Majin Etna and Fallen Angel Flan, so I don't have to worry about them. That's a little lame, but works. Wonder if Bloodius is actually decent? I actually don't know. Most tier lists actually don't list free units. Free in quotes. I think, you know what, now that I think about it, I think there might be one that might have them listed. I'll go check it in just a second. Oh, literally 13 hours left. Yeah, basically you gotta like, basically you gotta beat him three times to get him. And he is too difficult for me. I gotta make sure to turn off auto too. That's a bad sign if they're unlisted. I don't know. I like a lot of JP tier lists. They just don't list free units whatsoever. Even if the free unit's decent, they just won't list them. I just don't know why. Yeah, like... Yeah, I literally can't do nothing to this guy. Okay, kill you dead a little bit. Jeez. No free, only will. Exactly. Maybe at some point I'll be able to curve stomp these guys, but as of right now, it's just no luck. Pretty cool unit though. I enjoy Bloodius. He was like one of my favorite characters in Disgaea 5. Okay, got 14 minutes left. Yeah, let me see if I can actually look that up. Because I do recall a tier list that lists free units. Let's see. But it's a little weird because some of the units they list. Oh, hold on. I think I found it. Let's see. Yeah, it's funny because this tier list actually puts Pure Sicily above Tyrant Falvatores, which is really interesting. Bloody, they list Bloodius as a B tier. Same tier as Gordon, which is pretty funny when you think about it. I think they've actually put the pros for Bloodius here. Okay, so the reasoning for putting Bloodius in B tier is he only has like one good special ability. He gets an attack and defense 20% boost when attacked, but only for one turn. Yeah, it looks like that's balanced around you being at max power as possible, which is probably yeah. Oh, well, that's fine. We can use her.
Nanda.
Say anything else turns into Disgaea RPG. This is like one of the few subreddits I really actually look at nowadays. Oh yeah, the community choice summon was picked. Basically, community voted for Girl Lahara, so you can summon for Girl Lahara if you want. Oh, here's a video. Let's take a listen to this.
What's up, guys? I am back playing some more Disgaea RPG.
Hello.
The roadmap has dropped, and we're going to be looking at all the new units that are coming out this month, and it is stacked. Half this roadmap itself is just summons and new units. I mean, the top bits in orange and a little bit of green,
Shoutouts to,
that's the new content.
Asaki,
Not
Red Cloud.
loads of it. There's enough to keep us going for the month, I'm sure. But the summons-wise, there's a lot of summons going on, so we need to check through these and talk about some unit planning, I think. And remember, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please do hit like, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more Disgaea RPG content, please do hit subscribe. So first new banner coming up, we've got Overlord Asagi, Heroine Asagi, they're coming out first of all. Next banner after them, while that banner's still going on, is Zed, Marjolein, then you've got Salvatore and Cristo, and then later on towards the end you've got the new badass unit Fuka Zeno, plus some free units as well. So in a week's time we've got Sister Artina's Advent, new way to get her, and then from the story mode itself we're going to be getting Creator Asagi too. So lots of units to go through.
Okay, so
just going to give you a quick overview of each unit, because I'll do a more detailed one of each unit separately and release them later down the line, probably closer to when the banners come out. So first up is the big one, Overlord Asagi, a massive damage dealing unit. You should all probably know a lot about her already. I have got a video of her pre-recorded, the same with Heroine Asagi. I'm just going to wait to release them a bit closer to the date of the banner. But She is
It's coming
fantastic,
out really
giving
strong. I
dealing
apologize about
loads of
that.
damage for you, and she also has a Mega Braveheart, so that's brilliant as well. Asagi, as I call it, Heroine Asagi. She is a
She's
humanoid gun
ascended to
user.
God.
For me, straight off, she is probably one of the best ally buffing units in the game.
Okay, Asagi's a buffer.
Two of her skills are buffing allies, and with herself being an SP battery, she can get these off every turn. So she's just phenomenal.
Let me show you
buffing,
this guy, Asagi
do not
creator.
write her off because
it's an interesting
Overlord
take on
Asagi
Asagi.
is going to be dealing more damage. The next new banner coming out after them will be Zed and Marjoline. Now, we should be getting a free Zed because we're going to get 1 million support things from the activity thing in the game. Okay, I believe you, Boltrand. He is a fist unit. He is a very high risk, high reward unit. He can resurrect himself once he dies. He can buff himself, but take some extra damage from it. A few of his abilities are buffing himself as well. Deals lots of damage. One of his skills as well is the lower his health, the higher damage he puts out. So, a decent unit. Maybe a little bit more tricky to use, but still looks pretty good. Marjoline, also on that banner. A very good buffing intelligence unit. Plus, she should be able to deal some decent damage. She also does have the Mega Magic boost as well, so the intelligence version of Braveheart. So she's looking really cool too. So if you do focus on having a staff team, I definitely think should have a place as... If she's not in the top 5 best staff unit, she's definitely edging there anyway. But I will do a more detailed overview of her in the upcoming weeks. But she just looked really good and she looks strong as well. Flicking back to Zed, because I did forget to say something. He also does have the Braveheart and Mega Braveheart, so even more damage being dealt from there. I didn't mention with Heroine Asagi, she doesn't have that. She has Speed Boost and Mega Speed Boost. Still pretty good, but not as useful as Mega Braveheart in my eyes. Next, we go on to the Cristo and Salvatore banner.
Overlord Asagi.
These ones, out of all the banners this month,
which
is
both of these
the
are
less
interesting
hyped up,
takes on the characters.
I guess Zed and Marjoline got a bit more hyped up because they ran the support event as well, so we can get the free Zed. So Cristo is a staff user. He has quite a different array of skills, and his abilities are quite balanced as well. I have seen some people on the Facebook group say they've been looking forward to Cristo for a while. I don't know if that's because his unit is good or just because he's a favourite of theirs, but he's not mind-blowing, but he does look pretty solid anyway. Next, we have Salvatore. Now this girl likes latex by the looks of it. She's a gun user. Well, she does look pretty decent. Yeah. I'll show you her spells.
Thank you for pointing that out.
A very wide variety of spells here. The poisons, Bravehearts, Mega Bravehearts, forgetting effect as well, and more poison, AoE poison. That's a lot of spells she'll be getting. Her abilities and her skills are pretty decent as well. She's got a skill and an ability that are both based on boosting the action gauge. The ability one boosts the whole team's action gauge by 50. Doesn't sound like a lot.
Pretty much.
Doesn't mean everyone's getting a nice little boost though. And the skill one is just for herself. Some good attack buffs in there as well, and she's also got enemy debuffing of their defense resistance. So not just another generic attack plus this, attack plus that. So those two on their own banner, probably similar levels of usefulness as Measle and Sapphire's banner. So it just depends if you need them for your teams, but they look okay. And then we move on to the big badass unit for the month, Fuka Zeno. So along with her, you're going to be able to get your Overlord Callidias, your Tyrant Valvatores, and your Awakened Roslins again. So now you can have 4 badass units on this one banner. So it is beginning now to fill out a bit.
Ooh.
It does also mean that you're just reducing your chances of getting the unit you want. Not that I mind, because they're all still pretty decent units. Anyway, Fuka Zeno, Sword unit. Now I need to show you this skill, or this ability I mean, because this NE7 is an amazing ability. At the beginning of your turn, your attack and defense increase by 7% for 7 turns.
For 7 turns.
Whoa. So, long the battle goes on, she's going to love that sort of thing. Meaning she's going to have 49% buff to attack and defense, on top of some other decent attack and buffs as well. And she reduces SP used when she's equipped with a sword. So, a top badass unit. Doesn't have Mega Braveheart or Braveheart. She more focuses on star attacks and speed, but still top unit. And if you do use a sword team, she definitely is needed for your team. So I really do advise summoning for her. Now on to the free units. I have already touched on Zed a bit. We know we're getting one free copy of him, but he is also getting his own banner with Marjoline. The first free unit we're going to be getting is Sister Artina. So the way you get her is from beating her down in her advent that comes out in just over a week, I believe. She's a bow user, and first glances, she's a bit of a jack of all trades.
Okay.
Doesn't quite excel in anything in particular. You can have a quick look here. A decent SP battery, I'll give her that, because everyone gets SP plus 5. Then everything else is just a bit middle of the road, some AoE damage. Her self-damage dealt to monsters is pretty good. And all enemies attack reduced anyway, so as a bow user, on top of Doppelganger as well, that works quite nicely too. Does have this pretty cool skill, Holy Barrier. A health recovery one, but also stops units from being poisoned. So that can be quite handy in some other advents or some different harder content coming out. But first glances, she looks good, but I'd be more worried about if you can beat that advent to begin with. I mean, I know I've got Overlord Asagi. He's pretty much maxed out as he can be at the minute, so I should be able to beat the harder stage. But for anyone who isn't ready for it, you're going to have a hard time because she is looking a lot tougher than Bloodus was.
Oh, great,
I will be doing an event planning for her in the next few days. I'll be trying to get that out for you. Trying to get you prepped, but you definitely need to get some fist units and some monster attack and base units that are close to, if not above, level 4,400, because the level that she's going to be. Now, the last unit coming out this month, but by no means the least, is Creator Asagi. She'll be coming out when Overlord Asagi and Heroine Asagi come out. She'll be the event unit that you can purchase from grinding all the points up. She is a monster magical user. Like the previous other Asagi units, she does gain SP plus 10 at the start of turn as anyone. Her other abilities, her main ones, so she's got a boost for all units similar to Lahal. I think it might be the same as Lahal, that everyone just gets their basic stats up by 10%. The NE5 and NE7 are more about action gauge buffing. One is for the person directly after her, and one is for herself if all the monsters, so just about getting people going a bit quicker. She also has a skill where it is the repeat use is banned. One of them ones again. It's quite a big hard hitting air effect attack. I'll scroll down to it. And it also boosts her intelligence and resistance by 30% for the next turn, so it is understandable why it is only one use. Another great thing, she does have the Mega Magic boost. For a free unit to have that, that is great. So if you're going to build a team of magic units or mixed magic and staff, it's nice that you've got a free unit that can do the Mega Magic buff. Now that is a lot of units. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new units in 1 month. That's quite a hefty amount. Banner-wise as well. That's 4 new banners, is it? 1, 2, 3...
They want that money.
4 new banners as well. Where are we getting these quartz from these banners? I don't know. And there's a lot of returning banners as well. I'll just highlight some of the returning ones while we're here. So, of the returning banners, the ones that I would say, if you are going to possibly spend on these ones, is the Pure Sicily and Dark Artina again.
Which we're having that right now.
Bear in mind that Pure Sicily should be having that community voting one where she was voted the best unit, or the fan favourite unit. There's no sign of that on here that I can see, but you'll have a chance to get her then as well. I mean, look at that stupid banner there. Gordon, Jennifer and Thursday have got their story summon banner, but then the week after that, oh, by the way, they now been put into the premium summon pool, along with Yukimaru, Harley, which is Girl Hall, and Mid Boss, so it's quite nice that they're being added to it. Any others I would say
English
worth
version does
mentioning?
Call Girl Harley. I think that's a key
possibly
touch.
The half-year anniversary summon, if you're looking to get New Year Roslyn and you haven't got her yet. This may be your time. Same with Dark Santa Lahal. I have neither of those, but I've got plenty of friends that I can borrow theirs for them. I'm not too fussed about it. I'm not bitter at all, so don't even go there. I don't think any banners other than them are worth mentioning at the minute.
Alright. Thanks again, Asaki Ray Cloud. Shout outs to you. Let's get the music back going.
何するんですか？
なんだ
無礼者。
なんだ
何するんですか？何するんですか？何するんですか？何するんですか？何するんですか？
Now the question is, do I have enough material to reincarnate him? Probably not. Dang it, I'm just one short. I might be alright if I take the main team. Alright, I'm gonna head out for now. Good luck with the rest. Oh, thank you, JC. Thanks for coming by. Hope you get all the light work done that you need this morning. And best of luck if you're, with any grinding you're doing. But thanks again for coming out, JC. Such a nice man. Dude, man. Cool dude. I gotta reply something silly on Twitter. Okay, cool. I got one. Nice. Ghost of Tsushima added a unique fox animations. That's adorable. That's a game I do want to play at some point, Ghost of Tsushima. But at this point, I'm just going to wait till I get a PS5 later down the road. Hopefully. Maybe. Someday.
じゃあ遠慮なく改造させてもらおうか。
Right. Wait, who was it? It was... Was it Killia? Yeah, it was Killia. Good God. 330? Look at his speed compared to everything else. And of course you can't increase speed. Do I want to increase his... Let me look up something here. What should I be doing? Use focusing when it turns to mana. let's see. Just kind of hoping for... Okay, here we go. Just kind of hoping for a written guide here about Ana. Oh, okay, so okay, weapon mastery is what you want to focus on in terms of mana. Always. There's very few situations you want the cheats like, I don't know, null and HP, but even then, staff mastery will increase damage of her AoEs for farming, stacking HP via items, and null is already enough healing as is. Okay, actually there's some debates going on about what to allocate. Deep for damage per second, it's best to focus their stats into attack intelligence early on. That can be reset up to 3x per character for free. Yeah. Okay. So, from what I'm reading there, it seems like I do want to focus on weapon mastery. Like, what I've already done now for the characters is okay for the cheat ranks. But from now on, I think I need to just focus on the weapons themselves. Whatever their forte is. I think that's what I'm gonna go with from now on. Do not have enough for the bows. Just use yours. And I was proficient with swords. Just going through for everybody I actually have. Okay. So let's see. The question is... because I can't do this any more times. Do I have a decent grind spot? If I do, then I'm gonna be spending the next 30 minutes on grinding. No, they don't have the EXP stuff here no more. Got it. Getting to the 700 range. Well, let me just go through this then. With the EXP bonus. At least that'll be something. At least I'll be using that. So after I'm done with this particular round of EXP bonus, I'll be switching it over to Friday Night Funkin' stuff. Nah, that's fine. Alright, 30 minutes, let's go. I could try this one here. That's about the same level as me. We'll give this a shot first. Unfortunately, I can't do skip tickets unless I have all 3 stars on each thing. Oh! And the companion changed their character. Never mind. Right off the bat.
何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか無礼者
なんだ
Yeah, they're a little too underleveled right now.
無礼者何するんですか何するんですか何するんですか
聞かん
無礼者
聞かん
無礼者何するんですか何するんですか
聞かん聞かん聞かん
何するんですか何するんですか
聞かん聞かん
何するんですか何するんですか
Like he barely managed to do that.
何するんですか
聞かん聞かん聞かん聞かん
何するんですか
聞かんこの俺が
Okay.
くそ
How many keys did I say I have left? Oh, 131. Yep, that's the main party. Because of Rogue Main right there. And I am getting some extra crystals for summoning. It's not much, but it is a little something something. Adds up over time. You know what? Let me go through story instead. I thought about it. Because I can increase my shot rank too while doing this.
あとは頼むよ。あとは頼むよ。もう帰る。無礼者。もう帰る。
なんだ
It's a wrestler.
無礼者。あたいは。やだ帰る。やめ。
この野郎バカな
What if anybody's actually started ripping sprites from this?
いいだろういいだろう
Wouldn't be surprised.
無礼者。行くぞ。
There's Vita things for Disgaea too. That's awesome. No, you don't.
Huh?
Poor Axel. Disgaea 6's sprites have been, or, yeah, some stuff from Disgaea 6 have been ripped. Oh, was that actually our main character talking? As I'm looking at these sprites, I actually never realized I actually played around a whole lot with Disgaea 5's standard definition sprites. I've always just kept them in the HD sprites. Outside of Asagi being a special case. Disgaea 4, excuse me, not 5, 4. I meant to say 4.
お先に失礼します。
いいだろう。
I said Disgaea RPG sprites haven't really been ripped yet. More minutes, okay. Oh, there's a couple, okay.
力がみなぎる。
Pretty good. Okay, so, okay, yeah, okay, they've been ripped. $10,000. Just any old buddy. I was reading a comment. Somebody mentioned that they would love to see a Disgaea 2 complete, and I'm like, nah, I'm alright. I would hate to see the shortcuts they would take with Disgaea 2 complete. If they did a 100% good job with it, yes. But, nah. I'm alright. This, like, Disgaea 2 PC is... I'm good with that. Me, personally speaking. it's odd. Very, very odd. Sorry, I responded to a thing on Twitter. Sometimes I'm like, you know, I don't think I'm very good at the streaming thing, like talking and playing the games at the same time. And that's still a possibility, yes, but at the same time, I like to talk to myself a lot too. And I'm like, oh, maybe not too bad. But no, for the most part, I tend to like be on the quieter side when it comes to streaming, unless like I'm streaming with somebody.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Homer streamed Castlevania 3 second loop. I gotta go check that out. Sounds pretty hype.
俺はここまでの男か。
Gambit Steam, let's go. I follow a Twitter called Daily Fighting Game Music, and they like the name says, they upload daily fighting game music, and yeah, Gambit Steam. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but Gambit is my absolute favorite Marvel character of all time. Even though I really haven't kept up with the storyline in the comics, I don't think the character's really used much anyway in the comics nowadays.
Hmm?
Hey, Favatores.
Huh.
Legends, two of the toughest fighters Netherworld has teamed up. And then they fight. Hey, the gun demons. Don't really see them too much. It's real cute. Hey, we got a printing. Still got 10 minutes, got it.
む。
Got some evil looking printies there. I used to Laharl being this serious. Knock some sense into him. Thank you, Avatores. Truly a legend of our time. Oh yeah, there's yet another variation of the virus. Oh man. It's never gonna end, I swear. And honestly, in all honesty, it never will. Because, let's not forget about the whole, you know, the flu and whatnot and stuff like that. Like, unfortunately, the coronavirus is always going to be around. I mean, you know, knock on wood. I hope it goes away completely one day. That'd be great. Don't get me wrong. But it just seems like it is going to be something that's always going to be around. Now, we can still take measures to combat it, mitigate it, and whatnot, and we should be doing that. But, yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. Oh, that was an Axel there. Let me use Axel. We probably won't see him, but, you know. But, even now, at being fully vaccinated myself, I'm still wearing a mask. I know limited run games have been having some issues lately. I got an email from them. With some order stuff that's going on, like some false advertisements. I didn't read too much into it. I just got an email saying that they're doing the Blood Rain. And I won't lie, I thought about getting Blood Rain specifically for a buddy of mine. Like, I don't think he's like the biggest Blood Rain fan, but I don't know, whatever reason, whenever I see Blood Rain, I think of him. Because he's kind of into those kind of games. Horror games, that is. And kind of like kooky, goofy kind of games. Dude. Oh yeah, first of the month I gotta pay my internet bill. Which has increased a little bit. It's only gone up $5, so I'm like, okay. And while I do say that, $5 can mean a lot in the long run. But I'll be making that payment as soon as I'm done here. It's not due to the 29th, but I like to get that, you know, taken care of ASAP. More so because I literally got paid yesterday, so, you know.
この俺がなんだ
やだ
力がみなぎる
4 more minutes. Okay. I saw a no there, but that's okay. Nine games have gone on sale on your Steam wish list. Let's take a look here. Two rude dudes, that's funny. Okay, a lot of the Data East games looks like... Yeah, it looks like mostly Data East games. Actually, kind of surprised I have this many Data East games on my wish list. But hey, the more games I get, the more that goes on that random list. I actually literally had a good time with that. Just playing random games like that. Maybe next Thursday I'll actually have a... Well, okay. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing it next Thursday. I might be... Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll be playing the Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. Yeah, there's no way I'm missing that. But the next time I do it, I'm looking forward. I'm hoping to get a game that will be long-term. But yeah, just a heads up on that. As soon as the Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster drops, which I don't think I'm going to be able to play it the day of if it was like anything with Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster, because it didn't drop that day until later on to the afternoon, and I was asleep by that point. I had to work that day, or that night. So the day, so the next day, the day after it comes out, English, I swear, I'll be starting to play through a Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, and everything else is going to go on the back burner except for Fridays. I actually sat and thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I might actually like Final Fantasy more than I like Final Fantasy VI. Like, I legitimately do. And don't get me wrong, 6 is a good game. Very good game. Very broken at times. Let's not kid ourselves. Final Fantasy VI is a very broken game. That game is held by duct tape and dreams. I won't lie. But still a very good game. I'm looking forward to it. And, I need to get through... I need to start powering through some, RPGs. Get that list going again, my top RPG list. Like, I'm serious when I want to at least get 100 games on that by the end of the decade, for real. I'm hoping to get 100 games on there before the end of the decade. But that list is going to be constantly always going to think. I know when I do the big video, or the big stream, I should say big stream. When I do the big stream on that list, I'm going to have it posted to where I can keep that list updating as I play more RPG. So it's a never-ending list. And I have thought about it. And I think starting next year, I'm going to start focusing a lot more on the game titles that I really want to focus on the most. And by that, I mean, what I really want to focus on is the games that I played throughout my life before I started streaming. Like, especially those that I played when I was younger. I really want to do those games first. Now, there's going to be a few games in between that I do want to play. Like, for example, Yakuza's a really big series I really want to get into fairly soon. And that's one I never played as a kid. And then, obviously, all the oddball RPGs that come up. But I really, really want to start focusing on the games that, you know, that I played growing up. Some bad, some good. And none of them are RPGs. I'll fully admit, most of them are RPGs, but there's some in there, like Ratchet and Clank. I actually grew up on the PS2 Ratchet and Clank games. Fun times. Mort the Chicken. That was an oddball one that I played. It's kind of funny because even though I say that I mostly played RPGs back then, there was always that one game that always snuck in there that was different. Metal Gear Solid was also another series that that I really liked and enjoyed and was grew up with. But that definitely means I want to get back onto the Final Fantasies that I played. Even some of the Final Fantasies I didn't play, I want to play some of those. Get back onto the NIS games. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted as soon as I get my copy of Phantom Break to start playing it or start streaming it. But I do have some promises. And with those promises, you know what? And I do also have games that I could start it and haven't finished yet either. Which we'll see what happens with that. I'll just say they're not the main priority. But they will happen at some point. But I did promise 2 games. By the end of this year, or the beginning of next year. It will happen at the end of this year, depending on if I'm not streaming something major. For example, I can see myself playing Disgaea 6 probably till the end of the year. I won't lie. And Hades, I do want to get back to Hades. I do want to try to beat Hades before getting back to the 2 promised games. Which is going to be Ys Origin and Super Robot Wars Original Generations 2. Both of which I'm looking forward to playing. But after I do those promised games... Hey, it's Orm. To be continued. I think that's a good stopping point right there. But yeah, that was me rambling about scheduling and whatnot. But I'm definitely keeping my promise on those 2 games for sure. Because again, Super Robot Wars was an amazing time. I'm looking forward to the sequel. And I am curious about Ys Origins. Okay, but that's gonna be it for Disgaea RPG. Yeah. So now, oh well, let me go claim all these first. But yeah, this is Disgaea RPG. We got a lot of Friday Night Funkin' mods I want to check out. I've downloaded more than what I'm actually gonna show, or gonna play, I should say. But we got 6. I got 6 planned. I want to try out for today's stream, and we will be starting those in just a moment. Nice. I don't think I could have reincarnated anybody, could I? I wasn't paying too much attention to that, like I should have been. Nope, okay. Alright, that's gonna be it for Disgaea RPG. Audio glitches. They are a thing. Alright, I'm turning you off, please. Jesus.